There comes a time in life when perhaps the best thing to do is move on and leave the past in the past. This is the pathway for higher vibration, for a better life, for living your life at your highest version, your highest potential. 5 easy steps. Stay with me. Hi, everyone. Robert Zink, Miracle Mentor and Alchemy Life Coach. And today we are soaring high like a big, beautiful eagle. And we're flying in the direction of your dreams and your goals. You know, high flyers, clearing your energy field is perhaps one of the most important things you can do as a manifester. So we've written a free ebook, and you can get it by just simply going to the description of this video or looking at the URL right below me here. Write it down. Go get your free copy. It's absolutely free, and I'm certain it will help you clear your energy field. So sometimes the best decision a person can make is the decision to let go and move on and leave your past in the past. I'm going to share with you 5 easy steps. High flyers, in my own journey, there have been times I've had to let go. I've had to let go of creations, things that I created, relationships, even locations or places, special places. But I understood that my journey was always to raise my vibration to my highest potential and to live at my full potential as well, to be able to live my mission and purpose. And I had to decide it was time to let go. If you're at that place, I'm going to share with you some secrets on how to make it a little bit easier to let go and move on with your life. We have all kinds of reasons why we don't want to let go. You know, love, attachment, need, loneliness, fear. We put in so much energy and so much effort and hope into building a dream, whether it's a relationship or a business or a family or whatever it is. And sometimes we put in years and years of effort, and all of a sudden, seemingly overnight, it's all gone. It's vanished. It's vaporized. And we're sitting in a state of shock going, what now? Now, I'm never going to be the one to tell you that it's wrong to grieve. When you lose somebody that you love, either through death or through a breakup or a divorce, or you lose something that you've put your heart and soul into, grieving is normal. And I think it's important to allow those painful emotions to come out. But don't get stuck in those emotions. Don't allow those emotions of grief and pain to become your new set point, your new standard set of emotions. Rather, understand that it's transitional, that it's important you go through the grieving process, but you can't stay there for the rest of your life. So when I lost my mother when I was 17, my father said, you're going to go through a lot of pain, but then you have to make up your mind to live your best life, to be the best you can be. Because it's so easy to say, why? Why bother? Why even try? But that's not why we're here. That's not our mission and purpose. So years later, when my father died, it was a little bit easier. Not that I loved him less or not that I hurt any less, but I understood. I remembered all those years earlier when he talked to me about my mother, that we are here to live our highest purpose. Your life is not an accident. You're here for a reason. And understanding that reason and living that reason is why you're here, is what your life is about. So how to let go? Number one, be aware of what you're feeling, because you may feel a lot of different things. You may feel a tremendous amount of anger, but understand that underneath that anger is usually hurt. Anger is kind of a cover-up emotion. It's not a pure emotion, in my view. It's designed to cover up pain. So understand that you're in pain, that you have painful emotions about what you're going through. These emotions that you're feeling, high flyers, they're part of your energy field and they're part of your vibration. The late Dr. David Hawkins writes about that. And he says, and you can look at the graph, I'll show it to you right now, that our emotional state, our vibratory state, is really broken down into three primary categories. Lower emotions such as anger, fear, grief, guilt, doubt, feeling abandoned. These are all lower emotions. And it's not to say that we won't touch upon those emotions when we go through a breakup or when we decide to let go. It's not to say that at all. But it's saying these are the lowest. So if you're going to reach these emotions, don't stay there. Don't plan to stay there forever. The next set of emotions are emotions such as acceptance, willingness, neutrality, courage, and pride. And this is where most of the time, most of us are. If we can stay here, we're usually doing pretty well. But then there's those higher emotions: reason, joy, peace, and love. These are the emotions that we aspire to, that we choose to live in and at. Because when we're in these emotions, we can let go of the lower emotions. These emotions help us release the lower vibrations, the negative energy. And that helps us move on with our life, let go, and let the past remain in the past. So next, high flyers, a number of people will assert that our emotions lead to our thoughts, but I don't agree with that. I believe your thoughts give rise to your emotion. Behind every emotion, even rage, even total anger, is a thought. Anger is usually based on, why don't you behave the way I want you to? For example, every emotion has a thought. You need to become aware of the thoughts that you are thinking that are giving rise to these painful, lower vibrational, needy emotions that are keeping you hanging on and not allowing you to let go. Thoughts like, it'll never happen again. I'm all alone now. I'm guilty. I caused all of this. She left me for another person. She walked out on me. He left me. I'll never be able to build back my business again. I'll never own a home as beautiful as that again. You see, high flyers, all of these thoughts create a set of emotions, not just one emotion, several emotions. And most of them are painful. Most of them are lower vibrational, and they're negative, and they keep you attached and in a state of neediness rather than, I'm just going to let go. So where do these thoughts come from? The thoughts are giving rise to the emotions, but where do the thoughts come from? The thoughts come from beliefs that may be a part of your personality and who you are since you were a child. Some people would say that some of these beliefs may be even carryovers from a past life. I don't know about that, but I do know that they go back an awful long time. And I've done a lot of past life therapy and had tremendous results with it. So these beliefs come from somewhere. So if I have a thought, I'm going to be alone, nobody's ever going to love me again, I'm never going to be that happy. What is the belief? That's the thought. But what's the belief? The belief might be, you're not good enough. Now, where do you think we ought to place our effort? You're right, on our beliefs. So, understanding the beliefs that you developed when you were young that now give rise to the thoughts and the emotions that are keeping you trapped in something that is not helpful to you or allowing you to move forward in the direction of your dreams and goals. So, high flyers, this is where I really like to start. If my core belief is I'm not strong enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, no one will ever love me like this. If that's my core belief, I need to empower new beliefs with new pictures, visualization. So, how often should I visualize? If you're going through trauma right now, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day, as you go to bed, when you wake up, and anytime you need it. Stop, take a deep breath, clear, make yourself comfortable, turn off the phone, and visualize the kind of life. Don't visualize it with a specific person. Visualize the kind of life that you really desire, a new life. Because if you include that specific person, you're going to still remain attached and you won't be able to let go. And this applies to your business. And look, I was in the marketing and advertising, radio and television broadcasting for years. But when I start to see myself working with people and doing what I'm doing now, it was easy to let go of that. It didn't happen overnight, but it did happen. High flyers, I can't visualize all day my new life, but I can create powerful present tense affirmations. So while I'm driving to work, I may not be able to visualize, but I can affirm. I can affirm my visualization over and over again. So affirmations along with visualization is a powerful combination. But high flyers, even that isn't enough. We need to empower with action. Exercise, walking, running, making that phone call, applying for that new job, filling out that application, buying that plane ticket, selling that house, whatever it is you need to do, get inspired and take action. Well, number 4, high flyers, is get physical and move your body. And I really don't care how you do that, whether you ride a bicycle or swim or walk or do it all. But while you are getting physical, you can also include some positive affirmations or positive visualization. Put on some music that really makes you feel good, move your body, and visualize or affirm while you're exercising. Well, I've said this like 1,000 times. I'll say it again. It's pretty difficult to be in a negative state, in a needy state, in a state of hanging on when you're in a state of gratitude. When you're in a state of gratitude for what your life has been and for where you are going, when you're in a state of complete, total, loving gratitude, present tense and future tense, When you're in that state, it's difficult to feel negative, lower vibrational thoughts, feelings, and energy. And it becomes easier to let go, let it flow, and move forward in the direction of your dreams and your goals. Here's some other videos to help you on your journey.